Wednesday night baseball coming your way from Progressive Field in Cleveland. We wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. The Cubbies aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Mike Clevenger gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
So coming to the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Now here's the pitch. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. But we might be ice skating before we're through tonight. 39 degrees at first pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here. So I expect to see him have another big game.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
A ball and a strike now. Fastball that just misses inside. Line drive, base hit to right.
Batting third, center fielder, Junior Moore.
The next Cub up, Junior Moore, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine. He was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Griffey, base runner at first with 1 out. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. picks up the single, and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Good changeup in the dirt, strike three. And he makes the throw to first. Moore is retired, 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So in now for Chicago, Babe Ruth. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. Ramirez is there. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
A pause, and the 0-2 is outside for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Tom Seaver is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy is known as the Road Warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Now at the plate, Kenny Lofton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Yanked fouled off to the right. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Pulled toward right center field. Moore sprinting after it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm watching a guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting third, left fielder, number 8.
Striding in for the Indians, Albert Bell. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer, but it's foul. Strike 1. Bell, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Moore is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score. Striding into the box, Jeff Bagwell. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is Davis, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's got the average up to 307 here, 10 home runs and 23 driven in. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Stepping in, Mike Schmidt. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Piazza on at first, nobody out. Two and one now. The 2-1 home. Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Cal Ripken waits on deck. And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
The next 3-2. Popped him up. Encarnacion moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
At the plate, Cal Ripken, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he is in there. That's a big at bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation, got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
In now, Joe Morgan, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The right fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Striding in once again, Ken Griffey, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bell is there, and that retires the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Chicago. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. First offering on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball is chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Roberto Alomar. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Now the 2-0. Hot shot down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
In now for Cleveland, Francisco Lindor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Down and away, ball 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. On its tailor-made to short, 6. Scooped up, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. Here's Rajay Davis now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Pressure starts to intensify. It often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Ramirez at third. Alomar over at second. Lindor is over at first with 1 away. is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit. 1 run is scored, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Digging in to try it again, Kenny Lofton. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Bagwell in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
The 1-1 home. Fouled off. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Bare-handed for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Indians lead it 3-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Junior Moore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitcher's meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
First delivery to him on the way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bouncer to the left side, right to Ramirez. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and here comes Junior. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Griffey stands at second with 2 gone. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. The relay to second now, but he's safe as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Mike Piazza popped him up. Encarnacion has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5. It's the Indians 3 and the Cubs 2. Here's Michael Brantley.
Leading off for the Tribe, designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Boy, this has the makings of being a rough day at the office, D-Row. A hit already here in the third inning, and he's already allowed a few runs. He's right back in trouble again.
Yeah, heavy traffic alert, Dan, no doubt about it. That's what you want to do. You want to put the pitcher on the defensive, and early going, the first 2 innings, they were able to do that. Nothing has changed here to start the third.
Into the box, Albert Bell, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper, 2-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
Edwin Encarnacion now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Indians fail to score, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready now, Mike Schmidt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Into the box now, Cal Ripken. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lined into right, a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, Joe Morgan. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. Full count now. Ripken, the runner at second with one away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now this is shot fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. That's a ball and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Up around the face. Ball and no strikes. The count to Jose Ramirez. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. Foul. The 3-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. High pop up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him off the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. And he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Up top, it's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Seaver's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, Junior Moore. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
0-1.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Ready for another shot now. Babe Ruth. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0 home. Line towards center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. One out and a runner on third. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Ready with the 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A man at third with 1 away. Now Junior swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's set down for route number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow, he really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
Moore on third with 2 out. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Mike Piazza would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Rajay Davis now.
Leading off with a drive, right fielder, Rajay Davis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Now a move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Two pitches fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit down the line at first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Stepping in now, Kenny Lofton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Runner's on his way to third. Strike taken, the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
One out and a runner on third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Morgan is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Michael Brantley. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Ruth. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Ready once again, Mike Piazza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
Digging in once again, Mike Schmidt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now.
I got 3-0.
Here it is, the 3-0. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in and looking for more, Cal Ripken. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That is fouled away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Schmidt stands at first with 1 out. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. Step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. Still down by a count of 4-2. Ready for another shot now, Albert Bell. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Hit in the air to right field. Griffey is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready for another chance? Edwin Encarnacion. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses again. 2-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Seaver steps into his windup. Here comes the 3-2. Swing and a hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Roberto Alomar. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Working to keep them in the game here. He pulls this one into right. Ramirez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And now it's a 5-2 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Ron Guidry takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Francisco Lindor will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Alomar, the runner at first with 2 gone. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Here now the 2-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Digging in to try it again. Rajay Davis. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to attack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning they can't capitalize any further. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We're through 6 full. Cleveland's out in front 5-2. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 39, Oliver Harris.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Joe Morgan. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Ramirez is under it. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
The next Cub up, Ken Griffey, is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. (5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. Ball 2 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Soft liner towards short. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, two-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Into the box, Junior Moore, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home misses off the plate.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. The look by Perez. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Hit well towards the hole. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Striding in once again, Babe Ruth. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Now a long throw to third, and he's safe.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Nick Goody takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Ken Griffey Jr. will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-1 home. High pop-up. Ramirez waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
First baseman number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
So in now for Chicago, Jeff Bagwell, and their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled away. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he lays off it to even the count, 2-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Tribe lead this one 5-3. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yan Gomes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home is a slider that can't catch the outside. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Waiting on it is Griffey. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder, Kenny Lofton.
1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And standing in is the veteran center fielder, Kenny Lofton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Michael Brantley will be next. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
In now for Cleveland, Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runner goes. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ruth is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batter, number 8.
Digging in, Albert Bell. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Lofton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball called for strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. 1-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Ruth going back on it. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 6-3 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Hits it into the air to shallow center. Morgan will put this one away, and the side is retired. A run for the Indians on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Indians 6 and the Cubbies 3. George Cantos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
70, George Cantos.
Digging in, Mike Piazza. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Catcher, Mike Piazza.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Cantos, a right-hander standing 6'3". This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and in steps all-time Philly great Mike Schmidt. Pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he takes a cold strike 1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped high in the air. Encarnacion has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jose Ramirez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Bagwell has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Stepping into the box, Roberto Alomar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Misses inside off the plate. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 1-0. Bends into the zone for a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A sign now from Piazza, the 1-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Onto the home run porch and gone. Solo shot for Frankie Lindor. Second home run early in the year, as it is now
7-3. Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Here's Rajay Davis now. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moore is calling for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Cubs. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. A nice look there at downtown Cleveland's skyline from the Cuyahoga River just outside Progressive Field, where we're set for the 9th inning.
Leading off for the Cubs.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joe Morgan. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Pitch on the way. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Popped him up. Encarnacion on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder is Ken Griffey.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Ranging back is Davis. Gone! A solo shot that time for Ken Griffey. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Andrew Miller takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping in now, Junior Moore. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Ball and a strike. Miller is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty D, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. It's a fastball that misses.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Babe Ruth, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. He struck him out, and that'll do it for the Cubs here tonight. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Clevenger notches his 3rd win of the year.
Hello there, base team, as they nab the win against the visiting Cubs.